2 Chronicles chapter 28. Ahaz was 20 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. And he did not that which was right in the eyes of Yahweh like David his father, but walked in the ways of the kings of Israel, and made also cast metal images for the Baalim. Moreover, he burnt incense in the valley of the son of Hinnom, and burnt his children in the fire, according to the abominations of the nations whom Yahweh cast out before the children of Israel. And he sacrificed and burnt incense in the high places, and on the hills, and under every green tree. For what reason Yahweh his God delivered him into the hand of the king of Aram, and they smote him, and carried away of his a great multitude of captives, and brought them to Damascus. And he was also delivered into the hand of the king of Israel, who smote him with a great slaughter. For Pekah the son of Ramaliahu slew in Yehudah 120,000 in one day, all of them valiant men, because they had forsaken Yahweh, the God of their fathers. And Zichri, a mighty man of Ephraim, slew Maasheyahu, the king's son, and Azrikam, the ruler of the house, and Elkanah, that was next to the king. And the children of Israel carried away captive of their brothers 200,000, women, sons, and daughters, and took also away much spoil from them, and brought the spoil to Shomron. But a prophet of Yahweh was there, whose name was Oded, and he went out to meet the host that came to Shomron, and said to them, Behold, because Yahweh the God of your fathers was wroth with Yehudah, he hath delivered them into your hand, and ye have slain them in a rage which hath reached up to skies. And now ye purpose to keep under the children of Yehudah and Jerusalem for bondmen and bondwomen to you, but are there not even with you trespasses of your own against Yahweh your God? Now hear me therefore, and send back the captives that ye have taken captive of your brothers, for the fierce wrath of Yahweh is upon you. Then certain of the heads of the children of Ephraim, Azariahu the son of Yohanan, Berechiahu the son of Meshilemoth, Yehezkiahu the son of Shallum, and Amashah the son of Hadlai, stood up against them that came from the war, and said to them, Ye shall not bring in the captives hither, for ye purpose that which will bring upon us a trespass against Yahweh, to add to our sins and to our trespass. For our trespass is great, and there is fierce wrath against Yisrael. So the armed men left the captives and the spoil before the princes and all the assembly. And the men that have been mentioned by name rose up, and took the captives, and with the spoil clothed all that were naked among them, and arrayed them, and shod them, and gave them to eat and to drink, and anointed them, and carried all the feeble of them upon donkeys, and brought them to Jericho, the city of palm trees, to their brothers. Then they returned to Shomron. At that time did King Ahaz send to the kings of Assur to help him. For again the Edomim had come and smitten Yehudah, and carried away captives. The Plishtim also had invaded the cities of the lowland, and of the south of Yehudah, and had taken Beth Shemesh, and Ayalon, and Gederoth, and Shoko, with the towns thereof, and Timnah with the towns thereof, Gimzor also, and the towns thereof, and they dwelt there. For Yahweh brought Yehudah low, because of Ahaz king of Israel, for he had dealt wantonly in Yehudah, and trespassed sore against Yahweh. And Tilgat-Pilneser, king of Athur, came to him, and distressed him, but strengthened him not. For Ahaz took away a portion out of the house of Yahweh, and out of the house of the king, and of the princes, and gave it to the king of Athur, but it helped him not. And in the time of his distress did he trespass yet more against Yahweh, this same king Ahaz, for he sacrificed to the gods of Dameshech, which smote him. And he said, Because the gods of the kings of Aram helped them, therefore will I sacrifice to them, that they help me. But they were the ruin of him, and of all Israel. And Ahaz gathered together the vessels of the house of God, and cut in pieces the vessels of the house of God, and shut up the doors of the house of Yahweh. And he made him altars in every corner of Jerusalem. And in every city of Yehudah he made high places to burn incense to other gods, and provoked to anger Yahweh the God of his fathers. Now the rest of his acts, and all his ways, first and last, behold, they are written in the book of the kings of Yehudah and Yisrael. And Ahaz slept with his fathers, and they buried him in the city, even in Jerusalem. For they brought him not into the sepulchres of the kings of Yisrael, and Hizkiyahu his son reigned in his stead.